Alright, do you want to join me? I'm gonna show you something, right? There's a rainbow. Can you see right there? That's a rainbow right there. Maybe you can't see it. I hope you can see it. Yep, that's a rainbow. I'm over here. This is the city of St. Paul, not too big. That's downtown. That's all there is downtown. Let's walk over here. There's a beautiful view. And you can see nice trees here. Sunset. And that's a state capital. St. Paul is the state capital of Minnesota. That's a building where they make all the laws in Minnesota. The Senate and the House, that's where people meet, and the people you vote for. I hope you do vote during the elections. You just don't sit on the sidelines and then complain that things are not getting done. That's a state capitol building. Let me zoom a little more. They did some renovations, I think, in 2018. I think it took a couple of years. I can't remember how much they spent, but millions of dollars. It used to look pretty bad. Now it looks nicer. Of course, you can't compare because you don't know what it looked like before if you're not from Minnesota. There's a nice place here. It looks like a helipad where chopper can land. Mosquitoes are out, man. They're starting to bite. I don't like it. Let me show you. The Supreme Court of Minnesota is right there. I used to work over there for 7 years. Was it 7 years? I don't know. I went to graduate school and I still can't add up things. Anyway, I worked over there from 2014 until 2020. So that's 7 years. Yeah, Supreme Court of Minnesota. And this is downtown St. Paul. The Mississippi River is on the other side of the buildings. You can't see it from here. So the Supreme Court, they call it judicial branch. I'm sure if you're from Minnesota, you understand what that is. They have the Cathedral over there. It's a Catholic church. Cathedral church, to me, is one and the same. Don't leave comments hating because I say cathedral is church, isn't it? Downtown St. Paul. As you can see, it's not big, pretty small. A few tall buildings. Number one building is one of the popular ones. Yep, that's downtown St. Paul. Way over there, that's downtown St. Paul small airport. Not the MSP, Minneapolis St. Paul International Airport. This is a small one. Probably you can call it airstrip, whatever. It's an airport, nevertheless. I've zoomed quite a bit. No airplanes landing. If you're lucky, we're gonna see an airplane landing. Then I can record that. This is parking ramp for Regions Hospital. Regions Hospital is a brown building over there. And I think that's, see there it says Regions. Yep. Nice view from up here. So once again, that's downtown St. Paul. There isn't anything else to show you from this angle or this perspective. Downtown is very small, as you can see, but it's the state capitol. That's a building that they call the state capitol building. And again, Catholic church, the cathedral. I hear airplanes, but they are flying from MSP, and they are not coming to land over here. Could have been nicer. Could have shown your airplanes. Alright, take it easy. Now you know. That's a nice view of the city of St. Paul from up here. So nobody else is over here, just me by myself, enjoying having a good Friday evening. Yeah, it's Friday. I drove for 3 hours today. Don't ask me where I went, but I did drop off my kid at his grandma someplace in Wisconsin. So now there's nothing else to do at home. Sometimes it sucks to be single because I'm gonna go home and I'll be all by myself. But hey, don't get me wrong. There are pros and cons of being single. When I'm single, I come and go as I want. Nobody asks me questions. Nobody is gonna ask me, where did you go? Why did you go? What did you do? Who did you see? I don't answer any questions from anybody. If I want to do anything, I just do it. But if you have a partner, married, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, you have to be accountable. You have to tell them what you're doing. I'm not saying it's bad, but I like the freedom of coming and going and doing whatever I want to do without having to answer questions. At the same time, sometimes I feel it would be nice to have a partner. So if you're single, reach out, leave a comment and holler. Maybe we can be friends, you know? We don't have to date. We can be friends too. And then we can walk places like here and you can enjoy the beautiful view. Summer is here, so let me have a walking partner in Minnesota. We can do some things. I'm very good playing ping pong. If you know what that is, table tennis. We can meet some place and play ping pong. We can play darts. I'm very good at darts too. I can beat you. Lunch will be on me, or dinner and drinks if you beat me. But if I beat you playing darts, we'll see what I'm gonna demand. Ask. Kidding. Alright, take it easy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace out.